Hello from the University of Tasmania in Australia. I'm Kathy Evans and it is my pleasure to present on behalf of my colleagues Summer Song and Rob Bramley. Today I'm drawing on Summer's PhD research and publications arising from that project, among others. We conducted trials with wine grape producers at 4 sites in different regions of Australia. Consultants were also involved at 2 of these sites. The questions we are exploring today include: what did growers experience during collaborative OFE? And what value was created or exchanged? Each grower set the trial question relevant to their business needs. Commercial equipment was used to apply test treatment along whole rows in 1 or more vineyard blocks or management units. The trial strip was positioned to capture the widest possible range of crop responses, and data were collected at multiple points along the row and were presented as a moving window average. Qualitative data were collected by semi-structured interviews, and thematic analysis was used to understand participant experiences with the trial process and outcomes. The following represents an example of a grower response. The grower was initially concerned about the amount of time and effort needed to do the trial, but these fears were allayed during the process. He said, "We know we have a process that we can implement without too many dramas in the field, that staff can go and apply as an example without major dramas. And let me tell you, there can be dramas." He also said he would be keen to try the process again, would be keen to do more of it if it was possible, not necessarily just on this topic, but on any other topic that comes up that benefits both parties. And by both parties, he was referring to us as institutional researchers, but equally, I think the collaborator could be any suitably qualified service provider. The consultant working with the same grower said the process raised his awareness of the limitations of calculating an average for the whole row. He said, "I already think that I need to talk to my colleague about incorporating this moving box assessment in the way she assesses her trials as a way to make it more weighty. This figure shows how we present the moving window average. In this case, the treatment response varied with elevation in the row." The same consultant also noted the potential value of the trial approach in boosting his credibility when giving advice to growers. The key findings were that participants perceived value in the trial approach and were willing to explore it further. All valued the efficient trial design, with results from one strip potentially being related to the whole management area. Knowledge was co-produced with consultants and researchers during the process. This meant that all learned more about the problem and the viticultural system more generally. And the results prompted productive in-business discussions that would not have occurred otherwise. And for the researchers, the time invested was well worth it, and make sure the next research is well grounded. We conclude that broad adoption of collaborative OFE will be facilitated by efficient data generation and visualisation, effective engagement and collaboration of skilled delivery partners, evidence-based communications of the value created and exchange, and with more cases, we should be able to evolve a value exchange map like the hypothetical one shown here. Value is not just the dollar return, but can include things like information, knowledge, and/or a boost to reputation. Thank you for your attention.